So where are we going?
You'll see. Come on. Turn it off.
Wait, what?
Turn it off.
Okay, okay.
You're okay, right?
Yeah, of course.
I'm not talking to you.
Oh. What's that?
This is the answer to all your problems. The first time I took the SAT, it was last year. I walked into that room and, I was nervous. Everybody's nervous. And suddenly, it just made sense. I sat down, I had my water bottle, I had my number 2 pencils, and the answer sheet was just so clean, and it just made sense, I took it, and page after page, it was A, C, B, D, everything just made sense. And I got to the final page, and there's a question, I believe it was trigonometry. It was question number 25. It was asking if Joe and Sasha shared a pumpkin pie, how many slices would be left? What would the square root of that be? And it just connected with me, because I understood it. It understood me, because it's not just about pie, it's about sharing, it's about greater life skills that people just don't appreciate anymore. I guess to be honest, we all have our rebellious days. I mean, think it's cool to rebel, and we say, oh, IB, maybe I'll try an IB next year. All your friends are doing it. It doesn't have any long-term friends. It's not a gateway test. And, I tried to say that I didn't try IB, but I tried IB, and then I realized that it's a gateway. You do a few IBs, and soon you're doing 5 IBs a day, and, soon you can't talk or think about anything but IB, and just do an IB in the back corner of parties. You're hooked and you can't stop reading Williams. But you have to find the SAT, and you have to have the courage to not do it, IB, just because all the other kids are doing it. You have to be willing to, find that true light and be willing to stand up for that, because there's no way to live. This is SAT, the Princeton Review SAT book. Nobody understands me like SAT does. Someone popcorn? Look, it's up to you. I think we should go for some popcorn. You're so crazy. Same dream everybody has, the house with the white picket fence, 3 kids, you know. You know. I would think about like that being us, you know, with the house and the kids and the family, and you come home every evening and your kids say hi to you and they say, look at my multiple choice answers, and you say, wow, I've always dreamed of having kids who are really good at multiple choice. And after all, Joe is wrong as often as he is right. We all know those words.
That's from the book.
Of course it's from the book. Everything's from the book. See, we're all like Joe. Joe is our apostle. Joe is our prophet. We are all Joe. See? Every time it gets like this, I just tell myself that, all messiahs have had to struggle for the thing that they love, Jesus, had Jesus sat home and had he decided to, convert to Romanism or whatever, he wouldn't be Jesus. He was Jesus because he did Jesus things, no matter what. And he hid away with his apostles, and I'm hiding away with my SAT book, and it's the same thing, like Muhammad was in a cave, I'm sort of in a cave right now, and so I just remind myself that one day there'll be kids, and they're gonna follow me, and they're gonna learn, they're gonna say, there was somebody who stood up and who cared about something that was important like the SAT, and they're gonna say, that's right, we should standardize knowledge, and we can't just let people tell us that you can just think whatever you want, because that's absurd. And they're gonna stand up and they're gonna go, wow, I can't believe she did this. That's what's gonna happen. It's not goodbye. All right. We all have that one dream. Some people want to get to heaven. I want to work for the College Board. I know that that's really prestigious, and I know that a lot of people say that. I know a lot of kids, kids like me, because I can't be alone. I can't be the only person who feels this way, but I know that there are a lot of, there must be a lot of people that say, I want to get to the College Board. One day, I want that to be me. I want to write that multiple choice question. I want to have one right answer. And, SAT and SAT will continue to evolve. I'll write another book of SAT. I could work for Princeton Review. It's just, this is what truth is. And until you really embrace it, some people talk about Jesus, but Jesus is nothing compared to SAT. Look at it. Fractions behave in particular ways. It's one of the first passages I read. When you're young and you just gotten off, the IB crazy train, and I read that, and it just everything made sense. I realized that there's a purpose, there's a higher power, there's a reason that we are the way we are. Drill 1, drill 2, drill 3, and I'm counting, and it makes sense. And we don't ever disagree. We're a perfect couple. I've seen bad couples, but then I met SAT, and I knew that this was worth it, because we have something, and it's real, and it's hard to have to be somebody else for other people.